G, what's good?
We are here.
Yo, what's wrong with you?
No, we in Atlanta, though, man. Getting it in, pushing these youngins. You know how it go.
All right, G, a hot button topic. Teofimo Lopez. Comments that he made in regards to this being his last fight on Top Rank. Andre Ward, Timothy Bradley. And then, you know, if Top Rank wants the black fighters, they can have them.
Yeah.
What'd you make of all that?
I mean, right now he sound like a female to me. Like, you know what I mean? It sound like he mad about something, and he's trying to take the blame out on anybody he could, except for the person he got a real problem with, which would be the boss. I haven't yet heard him mention the boss. He even went as far as mentioning ESPN. He mentioned Andre Ward, Timothy Bradley, but he mentioned Timothy Bradley's criticism of the fight when he got caught with a shot, went down. Timothy Bradley saying that he was hurt. He had a big problem with that. I guess, honestly, what it sounds like, he's used to being the favorite guy. He's used to being the guy. He's used to having all the attention, used to having the light, and it's not like that anymore for him. So he's getting frustrated. He's frustrated also because I guess he's probably not being treated the way he would like to be treated, which means he's probably not getting paid the way he should. He thinks he should be getting paid. The statement about black fighters and they can keep them, I ain't really like big on the racism topic and all that, because we all got a little bit of it in us. That's how I feel. But at the same time, the black fighters ain't do nothing to you. You know what I'm saying? This is all simply just because you have been underperforming. You at one time was on a level where you was knocking guys out. They was feeding you fish food. You was knocking them out. You was doing backflips, Fortnite dances. You was having a good time. You won the titles from Lomachenko. You got the titles taken from you from Kambosos, and it's been downhill from there. So it feels like to me he's been going through some things in his personal life, going through some things with the boxing life, the business of boxing, and he's trying to push the blame wherever he can. You know what I mean? But he's going out with a bang. The problem is the bang is only gonna blow up in his face. You know what I mean? He's doing too much, to be honest. But he sounds like a chump, though, to be honest.
Is he looking for a scapegoat?
Definitely looking for a scapegoat. But the problem is you are doing and being what they call messy, because you just saying shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't have no reason for really saying what you're saying. And the black fighters aren't the only fighters getting promoted by Top Rank. I think Top Rank, one of the best promoters in the world, and they promote their fighters fairly. They put the cards together fairly. They got guys who are young guys. They giving them good looks on TV. You know what I mean? And they getting the job done. Now, the problem was you was that guy. You had your shot. You dropped the ball. What you want us to do? And it wasn't that you just lost to Kambosos. You ain't been looking too good afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Sandor Martin gave him everything he could handle and made him look bad, and he even questioned himself and said, do I still got it? So yeah, he's definitely mentally going through something, but he just having a crazy outburst, but it sounded corny. It sounded like a chick. You know what I'm saying?
Now, before the Kambosos fight, he made a play to get more money from Triller. Kind of forced the purse bid with Kambosos. And it seemed like Top Rank and his relationship kind of went downhill after that. Could that be a reason why he's not getting the promotion that he feels like he deserves? Yeah, because what happened is a such thing called overstepping your boundaries. You, at the end of the day, you the fighter, and you supposed to be just going in there and fighting and doing your job. Yes, we all want to be big businessmen one day. We all want to be bosses. True, but your time will come with that. It sounded like he overstepped his boundaries, trying to make a bid and do all this backdoor shit or whatever, however you want to call it. Shit ain't work out for him in his favor because he lost the fight. So what it sounds like to me is you was worried about shit that you wasn't supposed to be worried about, and it ended up blowing up in your face. You lost to Kambosos, and you know things been downhill for him. So it sounded like to me his head just all over the place. He got to get his head together though, because June 10th we got Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor's no joke. The internet's reacting because the comments had racial overtones. You touched on it. You said you feel like everybody has that in them. What is he going to do going forward? Because now the demographic that he targeted in that rant, they're going to press him. Yeah, he's going to get pressed for sure. But honestly, the best thing for him to do, I don't really care if he apologizes or anything. I'm not one of them guys. I don't believe in apologies. If you said some shit, that's what I believe you really feel.
What I would say is, if you going to continue fighting, you gotta change the narrative with the fight. You gotta go back to, doing your thing. You gotta go back to knocking these guys out, shining, and doing what you're doing, and get the ball back in your court. But better be humble about these things, because now you might need sparring from a black fighter. That's down the drain. You might need something. You might need some type of information from a black fighter. That's down the drain. You might need assistance from a black coach. Most of the time that shit gonna go down the drain. Them dudes, they probably not gonna fuck with you. I know. I was asked would I ever help him. Not saying he was looking for me to help him, but somebody asked me, and at one point it was like, yeah, I'll look out for him. But since he feel like that, since he like on some type of cloud and he feeling all crazy like that, I would never fuck with him. I mean, he definitely, I wouldn't fuck with him.
You were a fighter.
Yeah.
You're a trainer.
Yeah.
Could a situation materialize in the gym, because fighters run into each other at the gym all the time?
Absolutely.
Could it spill over into that?
It could definitely happen, but it wouldn't be happening for no reason. It wouldn't be like somebody just tripping. He did say those things, and he was standing strong on it. And it would make it bad was he was talking about two black men who just doing their job. You ain't go at nobody else like that. You ain't go at none of the other commentators like that. You just going at Tim Bradley and Andre Ward. So he making it look racial. You know what I mean? Along with the things he was saying, the way he pointing at certain people. And who are you to think that you shouldn't be criticized? We all gonna get criticized. You know what I mean? But that's just the way of the world. You gotta keep pushing. You know what I mean? But right now he's really in his emotional bag. But that's what happens when you spend time around a lot of women and you just, you know what I'm saying? And you're not willing to adjust and change with the times, and you know what I mean, make certain moves that you would have to make to get better. You know what I mean? He just stuck in that same situation with his father. He know his father not a real true trainer, and he keep trying to go out there, you know what I mean, under that same type of medicine, and it ain't working for him. You know what I mean?
I'm with you. I don't really believe in apologies.
Yeah.
If you feel that way, if you don't fuck with my people, okay, cool. Yeah. I don't fuck with you.
Right.
Simple as that.
Right.
But as far as the Josh Taylor fight goes, this being his last fight on, supposedly on top rank.
Yeah.
How do you think that's going to go over with the judging?
I mean, I don't know. It's the game crazy, man. I don't know. I think he definitely fucked up though, opening his mouth the way he did. I mean, you could say things, but I mean, he calling people dick suckers, and I mean, he getting a little wild. That's something that you can get punched in the mouth for. You know what I'm saying? So,
facts. So
the judges and all that, I mean, they might just be looking at him with a certain type of disgust and like, I mean, we don't care what happened to him.
Yeah, I definitely have a point of view of him.
Yeah.
And, I know in which tone you said it in. You feel some type of way towards, and if I'm looking at it objectively, I'm going to say Devin.
Yeah.
Devin is a new signee, and Devin's getting a lot of buzz and getting a push from ESPN, and that was considered an op for you.
Right.
And so you probably don't like that the budget and love has shifted towards Devin and Shakur.
Right. But that's his fault. He started to decline in skill set, and as the competition went up, he went down. That's nobody's fault but his and his team. So he got to figure that out now. To the way he lashed out, I mean, I think he just opened a hole for himself to fall in. You know what I mean? To be honest.
He said he struggled with mental health.
Yeah.
Is this a situation where after the Kambosos fight, we see him mentally falling apart in front of our eyes?
Yeah, it's definitely happened. The problem is the whole world struggles with mental health. Mm-hmm. I have thoughts that sometimes I don't even want to share. I mean, I wake up feeling certain ways, but that's what I got a job to do, and I got to be in this lab, and that's what I'm gonna do. So if your job is fighting, be focused on that. The mental health is I feel like is coming out of him. It's showing so hard is because he's focusing on all the wrong things. You know what I'm saying? I knew something was gonna happen with that kid when he got married. Too young for that, bro. Too young. And I'm nobody to speak on another man's life, but I'm just saying, in my opinion, in this type of sport, too young to be getting married, bro. You're a kid. You know what I'm saying? You're getting married, you think you a man, you're not really a man. You a kid for 18 years. So it's gonna take another 18 years to be a man, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? So it just, I seen it coming, but I ain't nobody to be predicting the future and saying what happened to somebody. But he started losing focus. He started trying to be a man when all he had to really do was be a fighter and be himself. But I mean, it is what it is.